Good day, Dyson. Welcome back. This is science, and it's our bean observation day. Woohoo! It's so exciting. Okay, first things first. Would you like to see it? Now, I have had to extend the height of our castle because our beans were taller than the castle, and that wasn't supposed to happen. But it's so magic. They've grown so much. Okay, so I've actually, let me show you the castle first. I've attached not one, not two, but three pens together, and I've put the castle on the top of the three pens because that's how tall our beans are getting. Okay, here we go. Put that in there. There's the bottom, and you see how tall they are. Look at that tallest one. They're nearly at the castle. It's amazing. I just can't believe it. Here we go. Take a good look. Hold on. Get your observation spectacles on. Well done. Magnet eyes on the bean. Oh, look, there's four of them. Can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get it close to the camera, see if you can see it, because you're going to be drawing this. Do you see it? Okay. Woohoo! It's so exciting. Okay, what we need to do is measure the bean. Oh, yes. Oh no. Drop my ruler. So, okay, so excited. Last week, our bean was 20 centimetres. That's kind of the length of my face. 20 centimetres. So from my finger over here to my finger here, 20. Yeah? Okay. I am going to measure, whoa, the tallest bean. And that is that one there. This one here. Let me tilt myself even higher. So I'm going to put the ruler at the bottom of the bean and measure right to the top. Can you see it? I'm not going to measure to the top of the leaf. I'm going to measure to the top of that little bit there. Wow. Wow. Our bean is 24 centimetres. 24 centimetres. Where is it? There. 24 centimetres. It's nearly the length of a whole ruler. Can you believe it? Okay. Let me share my screen. And this is the first job of the day. You need to draw week 3's beanstalk. How many was it? 24? 24 centimetres. I can't believe it. There are 4 seedlings in. You don't need to change that bit. Okay, so yours should look just like this. You see how I've drawn all 4 of our plants? Yeah. I've given them, they've got 2 top leaves like this, and then they've got this weird little sprouty bit right in the middle, and then they've got lower leaves down here like that. I've looked in detail with my inspection spectacles, my observation spectacles, and I've made sure that my drawings are really accurate. That means that they look just like what this looks like. Okay, so pause me or go back to the other part of the video where you had a better view of the beans, and I would like you to write week 3 on your observation sheet, draw the beans, and then write how tall they were. 24 centimetres. I'm shocked. Whew. Okay, pause me, do that, and then come back. Right, today we will be identifying where food comes from. So my turn. Can I identify where food comes from? Fantastic. Look at all of these different types of food. Don't they look delicious? We've got soups, stews, fish and chips, pasta, stir fry, omelette, meatballs, rice, salad. Oh, delicious. But how are they made? And what are they made from? We're going to find out. We're going to be looking at some foods today to find out. Let's have a look at a piece of bread. I've got one here. Now you could do this at home with a piece of bread too, but if you don't have any bread, then have a look at my piece of bread. What is bread made from? Let me stop sharing for a minute. Here is my piece of bread. Do you see? What is bread made from? I'm going to break it open, have a look inside. Look at that. You can see kind of air bubbles and little grains and things. What is bread made from? Okay, let me share my screen again. Well, bread is made from wheat. Oh my goodness. Oh no, we're fine. Phew! I thought I wasn't recording the lesson. That would have been a disaster, wouldn't it? Okay, sorry, year one. Let's carry on. Bread is made from wheat. Well, actually, bread is made from flour, which is made from wheat. So when we make bread, we get the white powdery stuff, the flour, and we mix it together with this special thing called yeast and also some water and some salt. We mix it together and cook it in the oven and it makes bread. Now, the white flour is actually made from this plant. So before it turns into this white flour, it's little grains of wheat like this. Do you see? So this becomes this, and then that becomes bread when you mix it with things. So it's actually started off its life as a plant. Okay, so here are the steps on how bread is made. So step one is called tilling, and that is where the ground is kind of turned over and things so that it's ready for the seeds to be planted. Okay, then the seeds are planted. Then once they've grown, the wheat is harvested, and that means chopped down and collected. Then the grains are stored, ready to be transported out. Then they go to a place called a flour mill, where, you know, in our giant story, they ground the bones to make the bread. Well, they actually grind this wheat, to make the bread, or to make the flour. And then the final step before it becomes bread is it goes to a bakery, and that's where it's mixed with all the ingredients to make bread. Very exciting. Bread is delicious. Okay, now, just a little side point. Next week, we're going to be making flapjacks, okay? So today, we're going to learn where the ingredients are from. So, what's inside a flapjack? Well, on your weekly task list from this week, there were these 3 websites. What I'd like you to do now is pause me and go and watch those 3 videos, okay? They're not very long. I'd like you to go and watch those 3 videos and then come back. Okay, are you back? Great. So in our flapjack, we have oats. And the oats, if you've just watched those videos, you know now that oats come from a plant as well. Butter. Now, does butter come from a plant? No, well done. No, butter does not come from a plant. Light brown sugar, and if you watch those videos, you'll know that sugar comes from a plant. Can you believe that sugar comes from a plant? Crazy, right? And golden syrup, which is also made from sugar. So, have you tasted any of these ingredients? Have you ever eaten porridge before? Or had butter on your toast? Or had sugar in a cake? Or golden syrup on your, I don't know, waffles? Have you ever tasted them? They're delicious, aren't they? So we want to know where these foods come from. So here we go. How are oats made? Well, they start off their life as a green plant like this. Then as the seasons go on, they turn yellow like this, and then they are harvested. Now, do you remember what the word harvested means? Chopped down and collected. Yeah? They are harvested, and then they are turned into, all of these little bits on the end are made up of these, and that's what oats are. Yeah? And you should recognize what an oat looks like. I have oats in my porridge. Delicious. So we see oats in foods like porridge or flapjacks, or you can make muffins out of oats, or even pancakes, things like that. But they start off their life as this plant right here. Isn't that crazy? Okay, where does sugar come from? Well, sugar comes from sugar canes. It starts off its life as this plant right here. Isn't that incredible? And then it's cut down. This is sugar cane right here. And then it's processed into sugar. That's where we get our sugar from. And there are so many different types of sugar. There's brown sugar, demerara sugar, golden syrup, white sugar, treacle, it looks like. All sorts of different types of sugar, and they all come from these plants. They start off their life as plants. Amazing. It's amazing what there are so many things that we eat that start off their life as plants. Okay, so quick task for you. Can you name 5 fruits and where they grow? I've given you one example here, strawberries, and they grow on a strawberry plant. Can you talk to your partner, or talk to your adult, sorry, and name 5 fruits and where they grow? Pause me now quickly and do that. Well done. Can you do the same with vegetables? Name 5 vegetables and where they grow. I've got some beans here growing on beanstalks. Pause me now and talk about it. Well done. Okay. Now, have you ever been to the cinema and eaten this? Popcorn. Where does popcorn come from? Where does popcorn come from? Popcorn comes from corn on the cob. So these corns here are heated up and they pop to make the popcorn, but they start off their life as corn, as in sweet corn. Isn't that amazing? I think that's incredible. Right, shall I give you your task for today? Okay, your task is to look around your house and your kitchen and see if you can find some different foods that are made from different plants. Okay, and your task is to take a picture of them and put them on tapestry. Now, let me show you what I found in my cupboard. Don't judge me, I couldn't find a lot of things, but I found popcorn. That's a good one. I'll take a picture of that and put it on tapestry. I also found marmalade. Now, marmalade is made from oranges, and this one's made from oranges and lemons. So that started off its life as oranges and lemons, and also sugar. So if you look at the ingredients on the side of your things that you find in your cupboard, they'll be made up of sometimes lots of different types of plants. Yeah, isn't that amazing? And the last thing I found was rice. Now, rice starts off its life rice is a plant. Rice comes from a plant. So those are my 3 things. You can take a picture of as many things as you like. Oh, you can take a picture of as many things as you like and put it on tapestry, okay? Fantastic. Just one last thing, a heads up. Next week, we're going to be making flapjacks in our science lesson. Okay, so if you can get the ingredients, that would be great. They are right here, mums and dads. So that's what we'll be doing next week in science. Okay, take those pictures, go and explore your kitchen cupboards and see what you can find. Okay, and I will see you for the next lesson soon. Bye.